I started from my basement as a contractor and eventually grew it to 18 states and 173 million in sales. Booyah, baby! Either the next guy's going to win the deal or you're not going to get the deal.
The velocity of information through your company. We understand that this is valuable stuff.
I think the contractor should be talking directly to the carrier because they're doing the work. You brand yourself as being an expert, and you create your own following.
It's the nightmare of being a small business owner. You just happen to have found this amazing niche.
Anthony Delmedico, SVG. We're here in the SpeakEasy, the SVG SpeakEasy.
The brand new
Are we at a bar?
SpeakEasy.
With Luke Hansen, with CompanyCam. And we're here today to talk about, based on popular demand, a lot of guys are having issues training their guys and gals. I remember when the digital camera first came out. You know, the digital camera, and you had to pull out your, what was it, a PC card?
Your 2 megabyte
And you bring it into the
card.
printer, you'd buy the printer, and you print out 15, 20, 30 photos. And really, color cartridges cost a lot of money. There's still guys doing it that way today. They're still printing out pictures and putting them in their job files. Nothing wrong with that, but, what your guy here has sped all that technology.
We're doing it a little different. Yeah, and so my background is in roofing also.
Tell for the audience here, how'd you get into it? I know you're a 2-year-old company.
Yeah, CompanyCam. We've been just over 3 years, but we're from Nebraska. Yeah, that year.
You're still green,
important.
man.
But that year, green. That's under our belt now. No, so my family owns a roofing company in Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay. And so we're mostly retail. I grew up.
Your dad started it, right?
He did. Yep. Okay. Started it in 1985. It's called White Castle Roofing. They're great operation, great guys. And
free cheeseburger with that roof inspection.
Yeah, that's
that actually wouldn't be a bad
long story. Yeah. We got trolled a couple times with the old White Castle name, but I started cleaning the ground, tearing off roofs, shingling, did everything you can do at a local roofing company. And one of the things that was really hard for us was just getting the information from the field, getting it back to the office, and getting it organized so that when we needed it, when we needed to get it to the insurance company, when we needed to get it to the customer, when we needed to find it 2 years later because they called us back.
With a production manager trying to order the plumbing stacks.
Yeah,
because the guy didn't measure
the sales to the production
right.
is huge. And I couldn't find a tool that would do that for us. Mm-hmm. I looked all over. There just wasn't. No one had made it yet. And I finally was like, we should do this. We can figure this out. And we did, surprisingly enough. And so what we built was CompanyCam. And the idea is it's a mobile app, so iPhone, Android, iPad, tablets, Android tablets, and then all the photos that you're taking out in the field are syncing right to the computer in real time. But the idea
back to a cloud.
Yeah, it's backed up. Yep. It's a backed up
which is on your servers.
Exactly. It's on. We run everything on the Amazon cloud, which is the biggest, most secure, lightning fast. It's just we want it to be stable and really good for our.
By the way, guys, we're going to show you inside here in a little bit on the big screen TV what the inside of CompanyCam looks like.
Yeah, and for us, the goal was make it dead simple for the guy that's in the field to capture the information he needs to capture. That's photos, notes, drawing on the photos, commenting, and then getting that automatically organized under the right job so that they have it in real time. So if you're the owner or manager, you can be sitting on the toilet seeing exactly what's going on the different projects.
A lot of guys watch this are visual. Show me real quick. I'm a dumb contractor. I've never used your service before.
Let me pop it up on your TV.
It's an app, right?
We got it going here.
It's an app from the...
Yep, you download it in the App Store.
So run the app right now on the phone. Okay?
Yep, so here we go. So this is, I'm just logged into my family's roofing company account.
Okay.
And when you get in, you're going to see what we call the project feed. Mm-hmm. So they got a bunch of guys out in the field working, they're snapping photos, they're getting organized under these projects, and we can just scroll down here and you see there's new photos popping in, all the time. I created a job here.
Okay.
And so it's using my GPS now to show, the nearest job is SVG.
Yeah. Everybody's scaling up. A lot of the salesmen and project managers are going to hire locally are probably green. Some of these guys are delivering Domino's Pizza last week. Now they're climbing on roofs. Some are probably half missing or missing shingles. So in real time, I'm just trying to make sure the audience understands technology. They can start sending pictures in real time back to that production manager, back to that desk adjuster perhaps if there's an emergency repair situation.
Absolutely.
Hey, can we get permission to shrink wrap this versus putting some tarps on, yada, yada. So all this kind of stuff is real-time disseminating information as fast as possible.
Where we started was we need to get it all organized. That was the main first problem. Once we got that, we moved on to what you're saying here, which is that when you can see it all happening out in the field, that is when you can start to solve problems faster, make decisions faster, because you're looking right at it. It's not the like, well, I text you, but you're in a meeting, and then I got to call over here. It's like this information. We use dumb terms like this, but the velocity of information through your company. The idea that information from the field is available across your company in real time, and it's all that kind of stuff. And seeing it matters, because construction, roofing especially, restoration, you're out there changing the world. Like, you're putting on a roof, like you're changing this physical world. I mean, you're not, it's not like
you can actually take in progress photos. Let's say you're doing a commercial job and you're and the building owner or the property management company or HOA or the REIT or whoever's out of state, and let's say you're on percentage of completion billing policy, you can actually send them a photographic essay, a dossier, which is why I like this thing here, is this. Your program actually produces a roof inspection report.
Yeah.
In real time. Whatever you want to create.
Any type of photo report. A lot of guys.
It's amazing.
We found our customers were going to like Microsoft Word and trying to drag photos in, and
it just was do it, man.
And it's like
it takes all night to create one of these.
Just complicated, and we're thinking, let's simplify this. We've got it all here. Let's do it that way. And we've heard, we've had customers win big jobs because they can show, hey, I can keep you updated with real-time photo updates from the job.
Let's go into this job. There. I got the address, and let's show the audience on a big screen here.
Yep,
how quickly we can assemble a professional-looking report out of these pictures.
Yeah, so hey, what's that job again? Remind me. 3110?
That's 3110 South 99th Avenue, Omaha, Nebraska.
Boom. So I searched for it, pulled it up here. So they were out. This is all real stuff. They were out today snapping photos of this job.
This is a printout report. That's all your photograph, your dossier, all your photos, with all your tags. Wants to keep this area.
Notes, like
skylight measurements. The production managers love that.
Oh, we got a cool little augmented reality measuring thing that they did there, which is nifty. And it's like, hey, there's 12 vents.
12 vents.
That's a good way to keep that in context. So as we look back, let's say they don't hire us to do this job this year, God forbid, and we come back in 2 years and they say, hey, we want another estimate. Well, what are the chances? Now we've got this all here. We know the state of it last time we were there, and we're sort of ready to just turn that back around immediately.
Cool. So at the end of the day, you put all those photos together. You can create a report like this. Now in your program, you can send it out as a PDF, basically in seconds.
Yep.
To a property manager, to an HOA, to an out-of-state building owner, to a desk adjuster, to a customer.
Anyone that's got an email address, or if you want to print it off and roll it up to a letter,
the big deal for this, man, is because these days these desk adjusters make all their decisions off documentation.
Is that right?
Yeah. Most guys send it in supplements. They're sending an exact, man, with a little fax coverage. Say, hey, I want overhead profit. I need supplements based on these things. They're getting a lot of static and grief because they really don't have a stack of documentation. The more documentation you put on that desk adjuster's inbox or desk, like 100 photos and some state statutes and some rulings like Florida matching law or whatnot. Now they go, it looks like they got their shit together. Let's go ahead and pay the supplement. Who wants to go through all that stuff? If they did, they realize you're set up for appraisal or litigation later, and show them that date timestamp thing real quick.
Yep.
That's an important feature.
Any photo you click into, you're going to have the job information up here on the right. So you're going to know, the address or the name of the job. You're going to know who took the photo. So in this case, Dusty over at White Castle.
And it's date timestamp 9/27/2018.
Yep.
With an address, by the way, which is popped in based on like an Uber technology. You're not writing that in.
Now you show up at the job and Google, like what we do is we use the GPS on your phone when you get to the job to pull the address. We use Google to get that address, but what we found is that sometimes Google has it wrong. So we allow you to kind of drag it around Uber style just to make sure that you've nailed it. It's all automatic because we don't want no guy wants to stand there in the field trying to fat finger that address and get all the things in. So it just drops it in automatically.
Let me tell you why that's so important. Just a couple things off the top of my head. Number one, pre-existing conditions. Court of law.
Yep.
The leak that was there, the moisture stain on the ceiling, date time stamp. Mrs. Smith, that was there on 9/24/2017. Here's the date time stamp.
Yep.
That's not a warranty issue. A lot of guys don't take enough pictures to cover warranty issues, which this here you get to speed those photos and basically cover the whole house in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
and have a dossier forever on that customer.
Well, I was going to mention earlier, I'm almost sure it was one of your customers that was making these photo reports with like 200 photos in them, which we had never even tried because we just thought, you go out and take 20.
Now, is there a limit on the number of photos per customer?
No, there's no. So it's totally unlimited. Well, the quick rundown is unlimited photos, unlimited jobs. We charge $12 a month per
$12
user.
a month.
$12 a guy. That's unlimited photos.
Man,
unlimited
you need to raise your price.
Yeah. We want to go wide. We want it to be a no-brainer for everyone. But I know you had your guys taking lots of photos. The guy, these guys,
SVG clients.
Exactly. They're out doing really good documentation, and we talked to some of them, and we actually optimized this report to make it a smaller file size so that they could make these huge photo reports that they're using to get more money on their supplements.
I'll tell you another important one that guys often forget: last trade complete. Okay, the lien clock in most states starts the last time money exchanges hands or the last time the last major trade is complete. That's when the 90-day lien clock starts. A lot of guys miss their lien time because they're not tracking when last trade's complete. So you're in a situation where a sales guy, even a crew, or a production manager, once that last shingle goes in or the last trade's done, they take a picture of the front of the home, maybe all four sides. Last trade complete. You have a photo of it. You have a date time stamp. That's when your lien clock starts. That can be held up in a court of law because a lot of times you go to 91 days in some states. You just lost your lien rights. That date time stamp's extremely important. You didn't know about that one, did you?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm here to learn too.
Oh yeah. That's an important
some of
one.
our customers have told us that they've gotten solved their problems that they had with OSHA because they submit all this documentation. Here's pictures of our guys wearing harnesses. Just having the documentation. You don't always know exactly when you're going to need it,
right?
But when you want it, you need to be able to find it. And so that's what we recommend to our customers, and what I know they do at my family roofing company is you just take a lot of photos. You show up. You take photos all around the house. Take photos of everything because that photo may save us $10,000-$20,000 later. But you don't know.
A lot of guys are doing it now with their iPhones. They're backing them up into a Google Drive. I get it. That's probably 80% of the market. The reason I like this, and I really didn't quite understand this before, is the ability to speed those photos without going back to the office. Sales guys lose their phones. They lose pictures. They email shit. That gets lost. It doesn't go over. There's not enough memory. Phone gets broke. Lost the photos. Yada, yada. The list goes on
We've
and
all
on.
been there, yeah.
Did they take them? This allows them to go right away into a third-party server. Okay?
Yep.
As many as you want. You can date time stamp it, and even a guy delivering Domino's Pizza last week can be smart enough to take a photo of it, draw a little arrow from his phone. Hey, what is this? How much does this cost? Hey, this is a supplement. And he can let smarter people back at the office figure out what's going on or how to deal with the issue.
And if you send that guy back to delivering Domino's pizzas the next week, your photos aren't on his phone.
You still got
They're right in here.
They're in the third-party server. There you go.
And I should say, if not very many people cancel our service, but if you do, they're your photos. You download them. You take them. You can download them anytime. We're not trying to hold data hostage. We're trying to be as easy to work with as possible, and we understand that this is valuable stuff, the documentation for your company, and so it's at your fingertips. You can push it into the different roofing CRMs, into Google Drive. I mean, you can do with it what you want.
Simple.
We have an open platform, so
I love
that
it.
you can send that
I
data.
love it. And just, I apologize. 2 years you guys have been to our conference. I've never actually taken the time to sit down and look at your technology.
Hey, it's all right.
But after you hear enough people are using your service, I'm like, man, let's bring this guy in. Let's introduce him formally to the SVG group here. What's up? And today we're shooting some courses. So today we're shooting an SVGU course, a new one, inside SVGU. We're going to go out. I'm going to take the suit off, put on some other gear, might call my day gear. We're going to climb on some roofs. We're going to go on some interiors, some fire water losses. We're going to document the stuff in real time. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to actually tabulate in real time in a matter of seconds some property inspection reports and show the guys watching this in SVGU how to train their guys how to use this technology.
Perfect.
So they don't have to train them. That's
perfect. You got questions?
Yeah, we have a question from Casey Cabesco. She wants to know, what's the app? How do you get it?
The app, it's called CompanyCam. CompanyCam, super fancy name, I know.
Put in my 5% big code, promo code. Just kidding.
No, we'll give you guys a code.
I'm joking.
No, we need to give you guys a code, man. Here I am sitting in your office.
It's okay.
Eating your lunch.
So you're coming to the conference. We're good.
CompanyCam.com. You can create an account. It takes 30 seconds, and you get a 2-week free trial. But if we hear that Anthony referred you guys, we'll give you a month to try it for free. Then you can also download it from the App Store and create your account there. But it's easy to find, easy to test out, and just try it out. And then one thing we would love to do is just do a 15-minute little training session with you after you sign up. We'll just run you through, hey, this is how you get people in. This is how you do a couple of the key things. Like
I'm gonna
find
make it
out
easy for
what
you guys.
you need to do.
I'm gonna help Luke out. He's the one that's giving me a big. I'm gonna give him a big. So the first person that does a demo with Luke after this Facebook Live today and signs up for CompanyCam, it's $12 a month for a user, gets a free. I think these are $500 or $750 tickets for Win the Storm, the Win the Storm conference. Luke's company's out. You guys are a vendor there.
We are, absolutely.
You're a vendor. So guys, if you're watching this right now, hopefully you're not watching this tonight at 8 o'clock because you'll miss the free ticket. If you do a demo or you call Luke after this Facebook Live, if you're a new customer, not an existing one, and you sign up for CompanyCam, first one to do so gets a free ticket. That's Win the Storm Conference, February 21 through 23, 2019.
Where at?
It's in Vegas.
Vegas.
Going back to Vegas. People had such a good time in Vegas, man. They're like, do it in Vegas again. It's cheap to fly there. Hotel rooms are cheap.
Set up for that thing.
Now, I will say the gambling, the entertainment, the extracurricular stuff gets expensive in Vegas, obviously. But airfare, hotels, relatively cheap. I think our rooms are $60 a night.
Bring your wife.
Bring the wives this year.
Go see Cirque du Soleil. We did that last time.
They're doing a big this year. They're doing a big female CEO panel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Saturday, and a female brunch on Saturday. So they're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate the women of the industry. It's not just about the guys. We think it's always about the guys, but we're going to celebrate the women in the industry. A lot of women are running the back offices.
Oh,
a lot of women are making a lot of the purchasing decisions. They're really the CEOs or the owners, right hand man. There's a lot more female owned businesses now. Rosa Lind, I know, is out there. Brittany Cherup, Gina, my sister. There's a handful of women out there that run their own businesses in this industry. So we're going to really bring them into this to Win the Storm this year and celebrate them. So we're excited about that. We're excited about having you back.
Glad to be there.
Now we gotta.
Do you want to repeat the deal one more time for everybody?
Oh, guys. So
one
more time, guys. Whoever this Facebook Live's ending in 5 minutes because we got to get out and document some properties.
We're going out.
Whoever signs up, calls Luke, gets a hold. How do they get a hold of you?
CompanyCam.com, create an account.
You're not going to give your cell phone out, man? I'm just kidding.
How many on the job, man? We're going to be getting calls when we're trying to take these pictures.
If you want to buy some tickets, I'll give you my cell phone number. No, whoever signs up today, the first one from this Facebook Live, it's a new customer for CompanyCam. We're giving one free ticket to Win the Storm. If you miss out on it, don't worry. There's Luke's going to be at Win the Storm. You're heading to breakout session.
Yeah.
He's got a big booth out there, and he can show you what's going on at the Win the Storm conference as well. But now we got to get out there and document some properties.
Let's do it.
See you soon.